Hey everyone, welcome back to Switch Top. I'm here with the games that you can't stop playing. The top 15 Nintendo Switch games you literally cannot put down. These are the titles that made me lose track of time, forget about sleep, and constantly think just one more round or just 5 more minutes. Let's jump right in. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is one of those Switch games that pulls you in and doesn't let go. Released on September 25th, 2025, it injects fresh life into kart racing with its signature blend of speed, style, and surprises. What sets it apart is the CrossWorlds/travel rings mechanic, mid-race warp rings that hurl you into different themed worlds, changing track dynamics on the fly. It's not just racing, it's adapting, improvising, and embracing chaos. The roster is massive. Core Sonic characters, guest stars from other Sega franchises, and surprise crossovers. Think Persona, Hatsune Miku, Minecraft. Then there's the vehicle customization, gadgets, parts, paint jobs, letting each race feel uniquely yours. Online matchmaking, cross-platform play, and robust multiplayer options keep the competition fresh whether you're up against friends or global rivals. On the graphics/performance side, the Switch version delivers the core experience, and for those who upgrade to Switch 2, there's real value. The physical edition on cartridge with the full base game and seamless carryover of progress. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles brings together multiple tactical RPGs set in the same fantasy world of Ivalice. The main story follows various political conflicts and wars between nations, with deep plots involving betrayal, magic stones, and complex characters whose motivations aren't always clear until later. Combat happens on grid-based battlefields where you move your characters around like chess pieces, but with attacks, spells, and special abilities. Each character has a job class like Knight, Black Mage, or Thief, and you can learn abilities from one class to use in another, creating custom builds. Battles require real strategy. You need to think about positioning, terrain, height advantages, and timing your moves carefully. The difficulty can be brutal, but that's exactly why I couldn't stop playing. Every battle felt like a puzzle to solve, and the satisfaction of winning a tough fight kept me coming back. The stories are mature and deal with war, politics, and moral gray areas that make you think.
How about you?
Leave that to me.
An ambush. This day grows.
Animal Crossing New Horizons puts you on a deserted island where you slowly build a community with adorable animal neighbors. There's no main story or end goal, instead you create your own daily routine of activities. You'll catch bugs and fish, dig up fossils, plant flowers, and decorate your island however you want. The game runs in real time, so things change throughout the day and seasons. Morning might be perfect for catching certain fish, while evening brings out different bugs. Your animal neighbors have their own personalities and will ask you for favors, give you gifts, or just chat about their day. The crafting system lets you make furniture and tools from materials you collect around the island. Terraforming tools let you reshape the land itself. You can create rivers, cliffs, and paths exactly where you want them. I got hooked on the daily routine of checking what's new in the shops, talking to villagers, and slowly improving my island bit by bit. It's incredibly relaxing, but somehow always gives you something to work toward. Donkey Kong Bananza is one of those Nintendo Switch 2 exclusives that instantly cements itself as a must-play. The kind of game you just can't put down. Released on July 17th, 2025, it takes the classic DK spirit and reinvents it with sandbox-style exploration reminiscent of Super Mario Odyssey. Instead of just running left to right, players guide Donkey Kong, and for the first time, Pauline as a full partner, through sprawling, destructible environments where every wall, floor, and cavern might hide a secret path or collectible. The story revolves around recovering mysterious banana-shaped crystals stolen from the jungle, but the real hook is how much freedom the game gives you. Smash boulders, dig through terrain, swing across vines, and uncover hidden treasures in levels that feel alive and open-ended. With both single-player and local co-op, it's equally fun solo or with friends. Stunning visuals powered by Switch 2 hardware, combined with tight platforming and creative level design, make Donkey Kong Bananza one of the Nintendo games you simply can't stop playing. Dead Cells on Nintendo Switch is the kind of game that grabs you with one run and keeps you hooked for dozens more, making it one of those titles you simply can't stop playing. This Roguevania blends the unpredictability of roguelite design with the progression and exploration of a Metroidvania. Every run feels different thanks to procedurally generated levels and a huge arsenal of weapons, spells, and gadgets. But what keeps players coming back is the razor-sharp combat and fluid movement. The dodge roll, quick strikes, and perfectly tuned controls make every battle feel fair yet thrillingly tense. Death resets your progress, but permanent upgrades and unlocks encourage experimentation and mastery. Over the years, Motion Twin has kept the experience fresh, with expansions like Return to Castlevania, adding new stages, bosses, and weapons that expand the game's world. Whether in handheld mode or on the big screen, Dead Cells shines on Switch as a tough but endlessly rewarding adventure. Stardew Valley starts with you inheriting your grandfather's old farm in a small town and deciding to leave city life behind to start over. You begin with basic tools and a few seeds, then slowly expand your farm by growing crops, raising animals, and building new structures. The town has many residents, each with their own stories, and you can build relationships by talking to them and giving gifts. Some might become close friends or even romantic partners. Besides farming, you can go mining in caves to find ores and gems, fish in rivers and oceans, and explore the desert and other areas. The game has seasonal cycles where different crops grow and different events happen throughout the year. Combat is simple but effective when you're fighting monsters in the mines. I couldn't stop playing because there's always something to do. If you're waiting for crops to grow, you can go mining or fishing, or work on building relationships with townspeople. The progression feels perfect, with new areas and activities unlocking at a steady pace. Hades follows Zagreus, son of the god of the underworld, as he repeatedly tries to escape his father's realm to find his missing mother. Every escape attempt takes you through randomly generated rooms filled with enemies from Greek mythology. You fight with different weapons like swords, spears, and bows, each with completely different playstyles. During each run, the Olympic gods offer you boons that modify your abilities. Zeus might add lightning to your attacks, while Poseidon could give you powerful knockback effects. Death sends you back to the House of Hades, where you can upgrade your abilities and talk to other characters who remember your previous attempts and continue their conversations. The story progresses even when you fail, with new dialogue and plot developments after each death. Combat feels incredibly smooth and fast-paced, with satisfying dodging and attacking that makes every fight enjoyable. I kept playing because the story only advances through multiple runs, and the combination of different weapons and god boons meant every attempt felt fresh and exciting. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe brings the ultimate kart racing experience with anti-gravity sections that let you drive on walls and ceilings. The roster includes 42 characters from across Nintendo's franchises, each with different stats for speed, acceleration, and handling. Tracks take you through classic Mario locations like Rainbow Road and newer creative courses with dynamic elements like trains you have to avoid or underwater sections. The item system gives you shells, banana peels, and power-ups based on your position in the race, with blue shells targeting whoever's in first place. You can customize your kart with different vehicle bodies, wheels, and gliders that affect your stats. The game includes a huge variety of modes: Grand Prix for single player, time trials to perfect your racing lines, and battle mode with different arena-based games. Online racing lets you compete against players worldwide with different tournament formats. I got hooked on trying to master each track, learning the best racing lines and shortcut locations. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, is one of those Nintendo Switch games that pulls you in and refuses to let go, blending the charm of life simulation with the thrill of RPG adventure. Set on a mysterious island tied to dragons and ancient ruins, the game lets you shape your journey by freely switching between 14 different lives, from combat roles like hunter or mage to relaxing ones like cooking, fishing, or crafting. This freedom means no two play sessions feel the same, as you can battle monsters one moment and build furniture the next. The island itself is yours to transform, design houses, place furniture, carve rivers, and create paths to make it truly your home. What sets it apart is its time travel story mechanic, letting you jump between the island's present and its past 1,000 years earlier, uncovering secrets that connect both eras. With up to 4-player online play and cozy local co-op, Fantasy Life I is a game that effortlessly mixes creativity, adventure, and discovery, making it one you can't stop playing. Pikmin 4 on Nintendo Switch is a game that effortlessly captivates both new players and longtime fans, making it one you can't stop playing. Stepping into the shoes of a customizable explorer, you lead a colorful army of Pikmin through lush, vibrant environments, solving puzzles, collecting resources, and rescuing stranded crew members. The game introduces new species like Ice Pikmin and Glow Pikmin, each with unique abilities that expand tactical possibilities and encourage creative problem solving. Adding a charming twist, Ochi, a loyal canine companion, helps carry Pikmin, navigate tricky terrain, and interact with the environment, adding depth to exploration. With a relaxed pace and no harsh time constraints, players can savor every detail of the world, uncover hidden treasures, and experiment with strategies to overcome obstacles. From managing your Pikmin army to marveling at serene landscapes and intricate level design, Pikmin 4 blends strategy, adventure, and discovery into an endlessly engaging experience that keeps you coming back for more. Mario Kart World on Nintendo Switch 2 is a kart racing game that instantly hooks players with its bold reinvention of the series. Unlike traditional Mario Kart titles, it offers an expansive open-world environment where courses are seamlessly connected and players can traverse mountains, forests, cities, and rivers, creating endless possibilities for exploration and strategy. Dynamic weather and a day-night cycle add depth to each race, influencing traction, visibility, and tactics. Unique off-road techniques, including wall jumps and water skimming, make mastering tracks both challenging and immensely satisfying. Game modes range from the intense competitive knockout tour featuring up to 24 drivers to free roam, which encourages relaxed exploration and experimentation. Recent updates have improved online track variety and streamlined character unlocking with a creative UFO abduction mechanic, making progression more accessible. With its combination of thrilling races, innovative mechanics, and open-ended freedom, Mario Kart World is a game that players find themselves returning to again and again, never growing tired of its endless surprises.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends, and even take photos together at different locations.
Hollow Knight Silksong on Nintendo Switch is a mesmerizing adventure that keeps players coming back for more, blending exploration, combat, and discovery into an unforgettable experience. Taking control of Hornet, the agile former princess protector of Hallownest, players traverse the mysterious kingdom of Farloom, encountering a wide variety of environments, enemies, and over 40 challenging boss battles. The game builds on the original's signature Metroidvania mechanics, offering precise, fluid combat and platforming that rewards skill and strategy. Its hand-drawn art style and beautifully animated world create an atmosphere that is both haunting and enchanting, drawing players deeper into the lore with every step. Whether navigating treacherous terrain, uncovering hidden secrets, or mastering Hornet's acrobatic abilities, the gameplay feels constantly fresh and rewarding. With responsive controls, smooth performance on both handheld and docked modes, and optional enhancements for Switch 2 owners, Hollow Knight Silksong stands as a game that players can't stop exploring, challenging, and loving. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound on Nintendo Switch is a thrilling action game that instantly grabs your attention and refuses to let go. Playing as Kenji Mozu, a young ninja trained by Ryu Hayabusa, you defend Hayabusa Village from a relentless demon invasion, combining fast-paced melee combat with precise platforming. The game's fluid combat mechanics, including the guillotine boost for bouncing off enemies and projectiles, and the hypercharge state for devastating one-hit kills, reward skill, timing, and momentum, keeping every encounter intense and satisfying. Its modern pixel art style brilliantly captures a nostalgic Ninja Gaiden aesthetic while adding intricate detail and dynamic animations that make the world feel alive. The soundtrack, with its heavy guitar riffs and synths, heightens the adrenaline-fueled atmosphere. With challenging platforming, intricate enemy patterns, and deep combat systems, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a game that hooks players from start to finish, making it impossible to put down once you dive into its electrifying world. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition on Nintendo Switch 2 is an immersive experience that pulls players deep into the neon-lit streets of Night City, making it impossible to put down. Players take on the role of V, a mercenary navigating a world full of cybernetic enhancements, high-stakes missions, and morally complex choices. The Ultimate Edition bundles the base game with the expansive Phantom Liberty expansion on a single 64GB cartridge, ensuring seamless exploration without interruptions or extra downloads. Switch 2 specific features such as motion and mouse controls, gyro aiming, and touchscreen support enhance both precision and immersion, letting players tackle combat, hacking, and exploration in new ways. With richly detailed environments, branching storylines, and a vast array of customization options for cyberware, weapons, and vehicles, every session feels fresh and engaging. From intense firefights to uncovering the city's hidden secrets, Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition offers endless content and depth, keeping players captivated for hours on end.
Scavs are still crawling. Clean it up.
Hades 2 on Nintendo Switch is a roguelike action RPG that pulls players into its mythological world with an irresistible blend of strategy, storytelling, and fast-paced combat. Taking on the role of Princess Melinoe, you journey through the underworld to confront Kronos, the Titan of Time, encountering dynamic challenges and enemies that keep every run exciting and unpredictable. The game introduces deep mechanics such as arcana cards and the ability to summon companions, offering new strategies and playstyles with each attempt. Its narrative evolves based on your choices, creating a personalized adventure that rewards exploration and experimentation. With fluid, responsive combat, stunning visuals, and performance optimized for Switch 2, including 120 frames per second in TV mode and 60 frames per second in handheld mode, every encounter feels satisfying and smooth. Cross-save functionality ensures continuity across platforms, while the physical edition's extras enhance immersion. Hades 2 is endlessly engaging, combining high replayability, rich storytelling, and intense gameplay, making it impossible to stop playing.
Care for a little wager here? Bet I'll take more of them than you. Let's see how strong you really are.
Time would wear us down, but with patience, we can withstand him until our night arrives. This is it.
And there you have it, the top 15 Nintendo Switch games you just can't stop playing. From high-octane racing in Mario Kart World to strategic battles in Hades 2, charming adventures like Fantasy Life 1, and epic explorations in Hollow Knight Silksong, the Switch library proves there's something for every kind of gamer. Each title on this list offers hours of fun, replayability, and immersive experiences that keep you coming back for more, whether you're on the go or cozy at home. So grab your Joy-Cons, dive into these unforgettable worlds, and discover why these games have earned a permanent spot in the hearts of Switch players everywhere. Your next adventure is only a click away.